Brian Fritz along with Dickerman as we continue on here with the MiddleEasy.com Heavyweight Grand Prix. 3 more fights coming your way, including the Stickforce Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Yeah, 3 heavyweight matchups. Our first one, a battle of a Master White Belt and a Master Yellow Belt as the Boss Man takes on Ricksta. Going to follow that up with a Master Blue Belt and a Master Yellow Belt. A lot of experience today. Dark Star taking on Mauler.
And that one, a preview of what we're going to see on Saturday night in the Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix Tournament, as we've got Fabricio Verdum taking on Alistair Overeem. And in our main event, like we said, Stickforce Heavyweight Championship on the line, Seatown Soldier defending against Julio. Get things going here in just a moment with a heavyweight fight. Take a look at the numbers between these two guys, and you can see a couple boxers getting ready to go out of here, Dickerman.
Yeah, you get the Boss Man and the Boxer with very good numbers across the board. His submission's kind of low at 50, but you look over at Ricksta, kind of the same deal. So these guys are going to be standing up and fighting. If they go to the ground, they can handle themselves. They can do some great ground and pound. Just don't expect any submission attempts from either guy.
Absolutely.
Should be a good fight. Look at Boss Man. He looks like a much bigger guy.
Absolutely. Almost looks like 2 different weight classes here.
Boss Man's wide.
By the way, later on the broadcast, we're also going to hear from Jason over at MiddleEasy.com, writer for the website, also the host of the Sunday Night Fights. Get his thoughts of the big Strikeforce show coming up on Saturday night. We see Ricksta coming out to the cage.
Ricksta looks like he's going to be the smaller fighter among the two. We'll see when they get face-to-face, but the Boss Man just looks like a big, thick man. Like his shirt doesn't even look like it fits him.
Is he wearing a medium there?
It's medium? It's a small medium?
Yeah.
I think so.
Like it to be tight to accentuate your curves. You look at the experience here, only 67 losses for the Boss Man. Meanwhile, over 1,200 wins for Ricksta.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. We welcome you to Cowboys Stadium. This fight is scheduled 3 rounds in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. With a background in boxing, fighting out of Australia, John Walker.
There is Ricksta, 230 pounds. Heavyweight fight here.
And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, specializing in boxing, fighting out of the United States, the Bone Crusher, Eddie Andrews.
There's the Boss Man. Looks like he could almost wear a bro or a man's ear to the ring.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on.
Significant upper body.
Here we go, heavyweight division.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Like you said, there's a huge size advantage here. Height-wise, how thick a guy is how big he is. It almost looks like a super heavyweight taking on a heavyweight. And you look at Ricksta, I'm sitting going, really, that's 230 pounds right there?
Yeah, he doesn't look at Boss Man. He says 265. I bet you he cut a lot of weight to make that 265.
What do you think he walked into the cage at tonight?
300. Easy 300. No wonder that shirt didn't fit. He needed a triple XL.
What's he been eating? Chinese since the weigh-in yesterday?
He's been eating pizza, Chinese food, chicken wings, whatever he wants. It's heavyweight division. That's the rules. That's why Brandon Vera used to fight as a heavyweight, so he could eat ice cream at night.
Yeah, absolutely. Go to the chat room right now, easportsmma.com. Preston's taking part in the chat, and don't forget, you can view all of the live broadcasts on the web in addition to your console. Just go to easportsmma.com, click on the live broadcast tab, and to join us on the web and the live chat.
Yeah, don't forget to tell your friends you can now download EA MMA on your PlayStation Network. $20. Oh, big shot there to the Boss Man. Not good.
Use that power to his advantage right there, busting up Ricksta.
Ricksta survives. Tell your friends if they don't have the game, man, jump on board. Download it for $20. That's a steal. Boss Man all over Ricksta here.
How did the Texas Commission sanction this fight between these two men? Something is going on here.
Did you hear the words Texas and Commission put next to each other?
I did, but these guys, it's pretty obvious they do not belong in the same weight class. So there's something going on here.
It's a freak show fight. This is a freak show fight. We might as well be in Japan.
The Boss Man weighed in, did he have both feet on the scale.
No, he did the Gina.
Oh, a huge knee right there.
Oh, he's
big right hand. He's going in for the finish.
Kudos to Rixta for surviving there. He did the Gina Carano where he like balanced on one foot, had his hand on somebody else's shoulder on one side, his hand on somebody else's shoulder on the other side.
I give a lot of credit for Rixta for taking this fight and hanging in there, but at the same time, is it the right thing to get up and take more of a beating than just to stay down?
You know, it's a virtual beating, so I think it's okay.
Okay.
He's not going to sustain any permanent damage in this fight.
Hey, tomorrow morning, go online, and Double XP starts. It'll be live through tomorrow morning through Sunday night. You can go out there and you can get some belts.
Yeah, increase your rank in the game, increase your belts. Oh, he's hurt again.
Rix is down for a third time. He's taking a huge
This is it. It's all over.
punishment. This fight's done.
Big John has seen enough.
I saw enough when the two men walked out to the cage.
Can that cage handle it? I think he jumped on a support beam. That was a smart move. If you're going to jump on a cage at that size, you probably want to do it near a support beam.
Just an absolute beating in this one. The boss man owning Rixta.
Yeah, just too big, too much. Rixta probably should cut down to 205.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by way of technical knockout, the Bone Crusher, Eddie Andrews.
Dominant. Yeah, dominant right there for the boss man.
By the way, for Rixta, that was his first live broadcast appearance, and hopefully it's not his last.
Yeah, he'll come back. He'll be better, and hopefully not fight a guy that's twice his size.
Look at the numbers following this one.
Big John saying, yeah, it's over. Yeah, calling it all off. Let's look at these numbers here, Fritzy.
42%. The boss man be able to connect at that rate. Only lands 30 strikes, but had such a power advantage.
Every one of those 30 hurt.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of those on the ground looking to finish the guy off. He knocked down Rixta 3 times in this fight, and he owned him from the second that the bell rang in this one. Give credit to Rixta for standing up, taking the fight, surviving as long as he did, but too much from the boss man, too big of a size advantage as he gets the TKO victory.
Now our next matchup is going to be a mirror of this Saturday's battle between Fabricio Verdum and Alistair Overeem. We've got Dark Star using Verdum and Mauler using Alistair Overeem.
Everybody's looking forward to the fight on Saturday night. A little preview of that coming up, plus a prediction from the fight professor, Stephen Quadros, first.
First time these gentlemen fight, it didn't go too well for the Dutchman, but Overeem is now in the Guinness Book of Records with all these titles he's won. He's at his peak. He's got knockout power, and he's got great takedown defense. The question is, can Fabricio Verdum take Alistair Overeem down? I'm thinking that's going to be a difficult venture, and I think that it's not going to go his way, and I think that Overeem is so good at finishing off grapplers, and I think he might get the job done inside the distance against Fabricio Verdum.
So Quadros picks Overeem to win this fight. We'll see how it plays out on Saturday, and we're going to see how it plays out right here in this matchup. These guys, when you look at their numbers, gosh, they're very similar across the board. I mean, it's almost a mirror image of one another. So it's really going to come down to who's the better player here tonight, Fritz.
Absolutely. You look at Dark Star, a master blue belt, Mauler Junior, master yellow belt, guys with a ton of experience playing this game. Both are very, very good as we see Mauler Jr. coming out here using Alistair Overeem.
Mauler's a good name for Alistair Overeem. That guy will tear you apart on your feet inside the cage. You got to believe, regardless of what we saw for stats, that Dark Star using Verdum is going to have an advantage on the ground.
By the way, Dark Star, he uses Fabricio Verdum in all of his heavyweight fights, so he's very, very comfortable using this fight.
He knows his skill set, he knows his moves, and he knows what he likes to do with them. And look at those numbers. Both these guys, a lot of experience.
Especially Dark Star with over 1,400 wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. We welcome you to Cowboy Stadium. This fight is scheduled 3 rounds in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, specializing in Muay Thai, fighting out of the Netherlands, Alistair Demolition Man Overeem. And
There's
now,
Mauler right
introducing
there
his opponent,
Overeem.
fighting out of the red corner. He is a jiu-jitsu standout, fighting out of Brazil, Fabricio Verdun.
Dark Star using Verdun. Verdun does have a victory over Alistair Overeem. Not to mention a victory over Fedor Emelianenko.
And for Dark Star,
Are
this
you
is
ready?
his 8th live broadcast appearance.
Let's get it on!
It's a tremendous amount of experience on the live broadcast. 8 times.
By the way, speaking of Dark Star, he lost in the Stickforce Heavyweight Tournament Finals to Julio, a guy that we will see in our upcoming fight as he challenges Seatown Soldier for the Stickforce Heavyweight Championship.
A lot of great fights tonight. Guys with a lot of experience. It's a good night of fights here in the live broadcast, that is for sure.
By the way, a little background on Mauler. He was actually a ranch hand at a ranch where Reams horse meat is raised.
Really? Reams horse meat. Wait, is that horse meat that people eat? Do you know?
You tell me. I have not eaten much horse in my day.
You don't know. Remember them hamburgers back in school?
That's it, it's on!
Oh,
Big shot right there, and he's out! Just like that, a huge right kick from Dark Star that knocks out Mauler cold.
We're talking about horse meat, and Dark Star's throwing a huge right high kick and taking out Mauler just like that with Fabricio Verdun of all people.
Amazing, just one shot. Look at the power in that kick, knocks him out.
Bam! Super impressive. Wow. Dark Star back on the
Ladies
mat.
and gentlemen, the winner by way of knockout, Fabricio Verdun.
Kicking like a horse right there and knocks him out cold.
That was an incredible knockout there by Verdun. Imagine if he does that this weekend when he takes on Alistair Overeem. If Verdun goes out there and knocks out Overeem this weekend, it's going to shock the MMA world.
That was ridiculous right there. You look at the numbers, and you're not going to see much because this fight ended very, very quickly.
Yeah, Dark Star just 4 strikes that he landed to 3 from Mauler, but the only one that mattered was that giant kick right to the dome.
That was ridiculous right there. You nearly punted the man's head off. Knocked him out clean. Impressive victory there by Dark Star knocking out Mauler. I guarantee we're going to see a lot more of Dark Star here on the live broadcast.
He's back on the path to righteousness. He wants another shot at that title.
Now, coming up next, we're going to have the Stickforce Heavyweight Championship bout. Seatown Soldier set to take on Julio. Before we do that, let's bring in Jason from MiddleEasy.com, writer over there. He also hosts the Sunday Night Fights. Jason, thanks for the time. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, guys. Man, it's been great. It's been an exhausting night seeing some new champions. It's been dramatic, you know, the fights. I had my great fight. I'm really still riding high off of that. It's been an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, we're seeing great fights tonight. And of course, Saturday night, we've got the live fights taking place on Showtime, the continuation of the Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix. What are your thoughts going into that card and how it's going to play out on Saturday?
I think Barnett takes it easily over Rogers. I think he's going to sub him probably first round. I think he just has his way with him, catch wrestling all the way. Overeem Verdun, that's up in the air. I really can't decide it. Maybe a double KO for all I know. But I really can't decide.
Well, the good thing is this is one of the more anticipated shows we've had in quite a while. Everybody can keep up on all the coverage all the time and everything going on in MMA, and especially when it comes to Saturday night's Strikeforce tournament by going to MiddleEasy.com. Jason, thanks for the time, and keep up all the great work over there at the website.
Thank you guys so much for having us.
All right, man.
Always appreciate it. We really appreciate MiddleEasy.com helping support the live broadcast here of EA Sports MMA. Like we said, Stickforce Heavyweight Championship out coming your way next. Seatown Soldier set to defend his title against Julio.
Here we go, the big heavyweight matchup. We got C-Town Soldier, your champion, taking on Julio. Julio's looked very good, but C-Town Soldier, he was dominant last time we saw him fight. When you look at the stats, Fritz, they're kind of similar across the board here.
Very similar. Both guys boxers. You do not expect this fight to go really to the ground. Both have high ground skills. Neither have very good skills when it comes to submission. You expect them to stand, trade, and see who can knock the other guy down.
C-Town Soldier just got a crazy, impressive record. He doesn't have as much experience as you're going to see for Julio, but man, that record, very few losses for him.
Here is Julio. He won the Stickforce #1 contender heavyweight tournament to earn this title shot. Live broadcast veteran. He's been involved since the beginning. Coming out here, C-Town Soldier, the champion, beat Gogo Maplata to earn the title. And by the way, congratulations. He just got married.
Oh, congratulations.
Now impress the wife by keeping your title.
Absolutely.
Look at the record between these two. C-Town Soldier, a black belt. Julio, master green belt with over 1,200 wins.
Look at that, only 35
Ladies
losses
and
for C-Town
gentlemen,
Soldier with over 300 wins.
It's showtime. We welcome you to Cowboy Stadium. This championship fight is scheduled for 5 rounds of action.
Hey guys, just a heads up.
begin
We're
with the
uneven on the fights. We're
challenger.
gonna do one more fight after this.
Trained in
go
the
ahead and
discipline
announce that if you
of
want.
boxing, fighting out of the United States, the People's Champion, Carlos Savalas.
There he is, Julio, the challenger tonight.
And now, the champion in the red corner. Specializing in boxing, fighting out of the United States, please welcome the reigning heavyweight champion.
There's the man that took out Gogo Maplata right there, C-Town Soldier, the champ. Looking to keep that belt here tonight. John McCarthy going to give the instructions. Make it official.
We've been over the rules. Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Let's make it official. Are you ready?
Made official,
Are
Fritz.
you ready? Let's get it on.
Here we go. Stickforce Heavyweight Championship on the line. C-Town Soldier defending against Julio.
Julio wearing the red, C-Town Soldier in the white and black. How's this thing going to play out? C-Town Soldier kind of came out and surprised everybody, especially the way he took out Gogo Maplata to get the belt.
By the way, we got another broadcast coming up. The next Stickforce event, Scars and Stripes, will be taking place on Wednesday, July 6th. Stickforce looking for new fighters. Head on over to the forums at easportsmma.com. Find out how you can get involved, because right now we're seeing the champion go to work on the challenger.
Yeah, Julio knocked down and hurt right away, but he's able to recover with half guard. That's the thing. C-Town Soldier, we remember, he's got gigantic power in his hands. He hits you, you feel it, you generally fall down.
See Julio get back in this and trying to establish the jab there a little bit.
Julio beat some good guys to get here. He beat Rixta, he beat Darkstar to earn this title shot.
He's trying to take the fight to the ground there for some reason. He just laid down, gets right back up.
That may have been a mistake in
I
pressing.
think he needed to take a break. Just he wanted to sit down for a minute.
Oh,
Big shot right there by the challenger. C-Town Soldier is in trouble here.
He hit like a 3-shot combo there. Kicked him in the face on the way down, but C-Town Soldier able to survive and cover up with half guard.
Quickly recovers from that shot. Now we see Julio still on top, and we'll see what he can do from here.
Julio's going to look to pass here. He's not going to hang out in half guard forever. He'll look to wear down C-Town Soldier just a bit, and then look to pass and get a more dominant position.
He's going to stand it back up.
Neither of these guys are much for submission fighters, but they got no problem punching their opponent in the face on the ground.
Absolutely. Fireworks early on in this one.
Single leg there, nicely done by C-Town Soldier.
Both guys have good ground skills now. We saw their numbers, and neither guy really were high in submission. So it's interesting, though, even though they're both high in ground, both guys are boxers that they want to take the fight down to the mat.
Yeah, they'll be more than happy to get down there and just hit each other in the body and the face. It works just as well to punch a guy on the ground as it does on the feet. Why not?
It looked like C-Town Soldier was going to try to stand it up there, and Julio pulled him back down in guard.
Looks like Julio might have been considering a triangle choke, although, with his submissions not being too high, that might be difficult to pull off.
The stamina all the way down in the torso there for Seatown Soldier.
Yeah. He's looking to pass, though. He gets to half guard.
2 minutes gone by here in this championship fight. First round.
Julio, the challenger in the red. Seatown Soldier, the champion in the white. Seatown Soldier keeps that position. Julio tries to push him back to full guard. Cannot get it.
Good body work there by the champion. Just trying to wear him down. Sometimes you got to do that. You see how wear a guy down, the effects of that will continue on during the fight. Pay dividends later on.
Once again, Julio trying to escape out and get full guard again. He cannot get it. Nice job there by Seatown Soldier to keep that position with the half guard.
And he's keeping very busy, too. I mean, he's not able to land any shots to the head, but he'll be more than happy to take shots to the body. And once again, tries to advance and not able to.
Julio keeping him in that position. Julio once again looking to get out, but it stays in half guard.
Good control here by Seatown Soldier.
Absolutely. Can't quite pass. He can't quite get past the legs there, Julio, but Julio's not able to get him back in full guard either. Tries it again. Seatown Soldier avoids.
If you haven't done so, you can go to easportsmma.com and you can share your pick on who you think is going to win at this weekend's Big Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix. Go to the live chat, cast your vote. Go to easportsmma.com, click on the live broadcast tab at the top of the page. Once you're in the live broadcast area, chat box will be on the right side of the screen. Just enter a username. You're all set. No registration is required.
John McCarthy calls them back to their feet, and here we go again. Julio digging into the body. Seatown Soldier trying to come back with hooks.
90 seconds left to go here in the first round.
Knocks the champion's head back like a Pez dispenser there.
Both men showed some power early on in this one.
Being cautious. This is a title matchup scheduled for 5-minute rounds.
And I wonder if both guys are a little bit more cautious, considering that both have been knocked down and in trouble.
Yeah, within the first couple minutes of the fight, too. You got, there could be a 25-minute fight here.
Big shot there by the challenger. He's got the champion stunned once again. Seatown Soldier is going to hang in there, goes for a takedown.
Will not able to pick up on that that stun, isn't able to capitalize on it.
Seatown Soldier firing right back with that. Get double underhooks and a big takedown.
Big takedown right into half guard. Less than a minute to go here in round number 1. Seatown Soldier in top and side control at this point. Punching away at the body.
You can see the stamina and the torso all the way down here for Julio. Seatown Soldier looks like he wanted to stand it back up, and now he's ready to fire some shots.
He reached the face, and now he's digging in the body with those shots. Oh, but Julio coming back with a couple up kicks.
30 seconds left to go.
It is physically possible to be knocked out by an up kick. It's just not real likely.
It almost looks like Seatown Soldier wants to. He was going to step back and come running in there with a big shot.
Seatown Soldier. They're going to hold on to his heavyweight championship belts. 10 seconds to go in round number 1.
Good round by both guys. Be interesting to see how the judges have to score this one, if it goes to a decision.
Yeah, round 1, very close matchup here.
Both guys showing some power early on in this one. You look at this Seatown Soldier there knocking down Julio, but Julio fought right back. Was able to knock down the champion once, stunned him later on.
Moving into round number 2, it's hard to say who has the advantage at this point.
See the champion there just taking a deep breath, getting ready for this next round.
Challenger, Julio there.
And with Julio, like we said before, he is very experienced. He's been a part of the live broadcast since the beginning.
Let's get it on.
Will that experience be a factor as this fight continues?
It's tough to say. Seatown Soldier's just a powerful guy who's going to, at any point, just knock you out if you're not careful.
And I think both guys have shown that one punch can finish off their opponent in this one.
Julio dropping down to his back. Seatown Soldier looking for the clinch, pushing up.
Big knee right there.
He hurt him.
He's got Julio down. He is stunning. It really hurt here.
Julio's going to survive, though. Pulls him into half guard. Seatown Soldier didn't have him hurt enough to finish him there.
You see Julio holding on to him here. I almost wonder if Seatown Soldier now wants to get back up on his feet. Does he feel more comfortable in that position, or does he want to keep it right here?
You know, it's not good to hang out on bottom in half guard for any length of time. You don't want to stay down there where a guy just keeps your body pinned down and just works away at your body and your head. You just go body, head all night long.
You can see some of the damage there on the right side to Julio, right side of his torso, quickly bruising up.
Seatown Soldier looking to pass. Julio not letting it happen. Julio trying to get full guard, but Seatown Soldier doesn't let it happen.
Good body work here, though, by the champion. You can see the damage being done, like I said, and the torso, the stamina of the torso there for Julio is all the way down to nothing.
He's been tearing away at that body. You can see it all marked up. Maybe planning for that later in the fight.
Even Julio fighting back. I mean, even on the ground, staying busy with knees to the midsection there of Seatown Soldier.
Seatown Soldier needs to go ahead and try and pass this position so he can maybe get into a position to finish off Julio. He's not going to finish him from half guard, most likely.
But he seems content right now to just stay right here and try to wear him down.
Yeah. You know, he'd be great if he could wear him down enough so he could pass, get the mount, and then finish him off. That would be ideal, of course, for the champion. Right now, kind of just playing pitter-patter on the bottom. Holding that face close to the body like he's going to pass, but Julio able to defend it once again, keeps him in that half guard.
It looks like Seatown Soldier wanted to stand up. Now he's at full guard.
Right, Julio got him back to full guard. See if Seatown Soldier can do something to sweep him here, just get out of this position.
If you're looking to take part in the live broadcast, you could do so. We got our next broadcast on Wednesday, July 6th. Scars and Stripes, Stick Force events. Looking to take part in that, just go into the forums of EA Sports MMA. You can get involved, find out there for your chance at a future slot in the live broadcast.
Yeah, check with the guys like Stick, Rupdat, they're there, King Satan, any of those guys can help you get set up.
Stop!
Possibly
No
part of
pushing.
the next live broadcast.
Midway mark here in the second round, and
John McCarthy got bored, told him to stand it up.
it's interesting because both guys were staying very busy. And look at this, Julio immediately goes back down.
Yeah, curious game plan by Julio. Not like he's going to be able to pull off a triangle choke from the bottom, so why would you want to hang out at bottom?
You can see the damage the midsection both guys have done to each other during that exchange. They're spending 2 minutes down on the ground.
Tear up that body, boy. Takes away that stamina permanently.
Absolutely. The one thing you can see from both guys, good lateral movement. Both guys moving their heads a little bit, trying to actually avoid some punches. Not always possible, but Seatown Soldier there opening it up and going in there, even though Julio goes down to the ground.
Yeah, you wonder what Julio's thinking down there. If he's got some sort of plan, if he's got some sort of strategy, dropping down to the ground like that.
Drops down, then he keeps throwing him off.
Stop it right there.
If I'm Seatown Soldier, I would just back up and just say, let's keep this standing. I feel more confident up here.
And that's what Big John says. He says, all right, come on, guys, stand up. Let's fight. We're here to fight. If the fight ends up on the ground, that's one thing. Let's not lay down on the ground and invite your opponent in to play patty cake.
See a Seatown Soldier who's seen some success with that clinch. Maybe he'd go back to that again.
Couple shots there by Julio.
Both men able to add some jabs, and right there you saw Seatown Soldier trying to get that clinch again.
No big power shots for a little while for either of these guys. It's just about a minute to go, a little over that in round number 2.
Seatown Soldier really opening up here and doing some damage.
He's got a minute if he wants to finish Julio. He's got to get to work.
That stamina wore down there, and he is staying very busy here, landing good combination.
Julio dropping down. Once again.
The Seatown Soldier, that time he backs off, makes him get back up.
Doesn't make you a popular fighter with the fans if you constantly drop down to your butt and attempt the
Absolutely.
Brazilian butt scoot. People don't have a problem with ground fighting. People don't have a problem with Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but a guy that just keeps dropping to the ground, the fans don't want to see that.
40 seconds left to go here in the second round.
If you want it on the ground, take it to the ground.
Yeah. Oh, goes crane technique there a little bit, mocking the champion.
Oh, he's mocking Steven Seagal, too. Oh, Master Seagal, the crane technique. You invented it. Okay, right, whatever, dude.
But he does have nice yellow skeet shooting glasses.
Yeah. Why does he always wear those? Is it in case skeet shooting just breaks out at any point?
Could be. You never know when somebody's going to come behind you and say, pull!
Stop fighting. Stop. Clean break.
It could happen. It could happen at any point. About 10 seconds left to go here in round number 2. Championship match scheduled for 5 rounds.
Good round here for the champion, though. Able to open things up a little bit. Did get a knockdown and a big takedown there to end things off in this round.
Nice exclamation point on round number 2 there for the champ, C-Town Soldier.
He standing up, able to connect on some good combinations. You see this takedown there at the very end of that round. And earlier on, you saw where he knocked down Julio with that big knee. Got him in the clinch, connected with that shot flush. Looked like he had him hurt there. Julio was able to hold on.
Round number 3 coming up, scheduled for 5. Champion takes a seat. A little damage on the face there. We've seen, of course, the damage on the body as well.
Absolutely, especially there at Julio. You can see on his torso, especially on the left side, all the damage that's been done there.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on!
You mentioned this before, Dick. I mean, people don't have this yet. EA MMA now available as a digital download on the PlayStation Network. It's that easy. You download the game, and you can take part, have fun.
Yeah, I recently downloaded one of my first games on the PlayStation Network because I hadn't done it before, like a full-on game, and it's amazing that you can download the entire game right there from the network onto your machine. It's beautiful, man. Technology's crazy. Like, this is not Pong, my friend. Remember Pong?
You had a problem with Pong?
No, I'm just saying, you know. Pong was like this.
We've come a long way.
It was a big machine and this giant cartridge, and it was stupid. And now you can download it right on your machine like it's nothing, and it's right there. It's awesome.
Once again, we see C-Town Soldier opening things up, standing up. Good combinations, feeling a lot of confidence, feeling very comfortable up here.
Picking away at that body.
He's going upstairs, downstairs a little bit. He's mixing things up. I think he's got Julio off his guard here a little bit.
Oh,
and Julio fights back with a big shot.
And Julio picks a terrible time to go ahead and mock his opponent, and C-Town Soldier has time to recover.
Amazing. You've got to take advantage of that.
Yeah, that's a terrible time to go ahead and try and pose and play to the crowd.
Championship's on the line, and you've got the champion in trouble, and you decide to mock him.
I blame Steven Seagal for that. You know what? He probably yelled out, "Train technique now." And C-Town Soldier, you know, had time to recover because of that.
As a sign of protest, I will not watch Above the Law for the next year.
I will watch anything starring Kelly LeBrock pre-1988. After 88, I don't want to see it anymore.
Look at the torso stamina all the way down here on the champion. Julio going to work, just battering midsection there of C-Town Soldier. Now he's got full mount.
Full mount here for Julio. This could be what he needs right here to finish off the champion, C-Town Soldier. C-Town Soldier's got to get out of this position, try and get out the back door to survive. Otherwise, Julio could finish him right here with shots. He's got him worn down badly.
He's trying to get out of the full mount again here by Julio.
Could a new champion be crowned here tonight?
Couple big shots, this fight could be over.
C-Town Soldier doing everything he can to throw off the weight of Julio just to survive and get his stamina back up a little bit.
Throwing some punches there over his shoulder. But Julio's holding on to this position. Continuing to throw.
He could finish him here. C-Town Soldier doing everything he can to hang on, though. Julio's probably thinking, all right, what would Steven Seagal do right now? Punch him. Punch him a lot.
Oh, he throws him off.
C-Town Soldier out the back door. He escapes. Getting out of that one.
Julio had a couple of opportunities there with the knockdown, and then right there getting full mount, not able to finish off the champ.
There, Julio looking for double underhooks, trying to get a takedown. C-Town Soldier fighting it.
And there's a takedown, though.
Big slam takedown there by Julio. Looking for the head and arm triangle. He's not going to get it.
C-Town Soldier's going to stay busy in this position.
C-Town Soldier's just beating on that body. Just tearing him up.
You can see once again Julio, he's just trying to get out of side control, get the full mount.
Yeah, he was looking there. It looked like he might have been hunting for a head and arm triangle there, but he was blocked by C-Town Soldier.
But neither guys have really high submission skills.
No. But you see when he puts his head over the other side and tries to push that arm across the face, he's looking for that submission, but it may be that his submission skills aren't at a level that's going to allow him to pull that off.
See the head stamina all the way down to nothing there for Julio.
Julio's working hard there on top. He's got to be careful, though. He doesn't want to get turned by C-Town Soldier, because if he does and that stamina is all the way at the bottom, he can get finished very quickly.
Coming up on 90 seconds left here in this third round. Stickforce Heavyweight Championship on the line.
It's been all Julio this round, pretty much. This has been his round.
Coming back from that second round where Luque was all the champion.
It'd be a toss-up at this point if that were the case. If Julio continues to dominate this round, number one, a toss-up. Round 2 for Seatown Soldier. Round 3 for Julio. And we enter the championship rounds and really find out who's going to win this thing.
Once again, trying to get that full mount and not able to pass.
Yep, could not get that position he wanted once again. Julio continues to try. Is that a hematoma on Seatown Soldier's head or just the way the light's hitting it?
I think it's just the way the light's hitting it.
I'm going to pretend it's a hematoma.
You're saying he's got a third eye.
Yes. Saying he's like Hasid Rahman.
That's one of the worst case scenarios that we've ever seen for that.
I didn't know what it was. I just kept hitting it. About 45 seconds left to go. Julio's still on top, working hard.
These guys are just battering each other's midsection.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to walk.
They're not going to be able to breathe. You took that many shots to your midsection, you're like...
You can see that cut really forming under the right eye there of Seatown Soldier.
We saw that at the end of the second round, and now it's definitely advanced as we finish out the third round here.
Under 30 seconds. And there's Seatown Soldier able to get out of that position. He's back up on his feet. Oh, and instantly takes a shot to the body, and he's down. He's hurt here.
Oh, and he's able to survive. Wow, he almost finished him there. Julio had worked that body so much that one shot to the body on their feet put Seatown Soldier
mocking him again
on the ground.
Look at this good combination there by Julio. Strong round by the challenger.
All Julio in round number 3 as we get ready for the championship rounds coming up next.
We talk about, how he could pay dividends going to the body during the fight. And you saw a payoff there with that big shot, liver punch there by Julio. Did some damage. Had the champion in trouble a couple times during this round, but wasn't able to finish him off.
Heading into round number 4, the championship rounds. This is where men are made.
Champion's going to have to regroup after that round. You see that cut under his right eye.
Eye does not look good.
Cut under the right eye for the challenger as well.
Yeah, Julio's busted up pretty well, too. Got blood all over his body, too.
Are you ready? Let's get it on!
This has been a grind of a fight here between these two guys for the heavyweight championship.
Went to the 4th round here. 4th to 5.
Champion coming out firing.
Yeah, Seatown Soldier's going to stay busy.
Seatown Soldier looking to do a little more body work, much like Julio did in the last round.
And I think part of this is, too, he says, I've recovered, I'm refreshed after that minute break in between rounds. Needs to take advantage of that, by being fresh, by not having that damage to the body right here where he can go to work.
Both guys firing away, still trying to kind of find their range here as we get going in this 4th round.
The one thing you're starting to see there, or you did see, was Julio trying to control the position in the cage.
Once again, Julio drops to the ground. Curious choice of things to do for him.
There's that mocking.
It would have been nice to see Seatown Soldier go for a flying knee when he did that crane technique. That would have been cool.
Seems like every time Seatown Soldier here starts to land a combination, Julio's able to fire back and land a couple of his own.
We get deep into the 4th round. We'll see if one of these guys can't get a distinct advantage going here.
And Julio really opening up here, and you can see controlling the position in the cage. Now he's got a clinch, pushes him up against the cage for a takedown.
It was nice enough to shove him against a padded area that's the strike force. That was nice. Thoughtful.
He's got double underhooks here, does Julio.
It's nice all the padding they have around the cage. Back in the early days when we would do these outlaw shows, you'd see guys, big takedown there by Julio. You'd see these guys and they'd get a takedown and the guy would hit his head on a piece of metal still showing through on the cage at the bottom. I'm glad those days are past us now.
You ain't kidding there. We see Julio in side control here. Seems content to be in that position right now. Hasn't looked to advance in the full mount.
He's going to work that body once again of the champion, Seatown Soldier. Seatown Soldier's got to do something here because he is, if he's on his back, he's losing the round, especially in side control.
Absolutely. And you see Julio staying very, very busy here.
Yeah, Seatown Soldier's got to get out. He's either got to pop out, he's got to shoot that underhook and try and stand back up, or get a turn on Julio. He doesn't want to just sit here and take these shots, because while they're not big shots, they're not going to knock him out. They're also not going to win him the fight either.
The way this fight's going, if Seatown Soldier is able to get back up on his feet, he's going to be hunched over. The amount of damage that's been done to his midsection.
Oh, yeah, his midsection is just torn to pieces. This has been completely tenderized at this point by Julio.
And the one thing is, too, you do this good work here on the ground. If it does get standing up, you could see another punch like we saw late in the third round, where the one shot can knock him down and do a lot of damage.
Absolutely. Julio, he's just working him over. He's staying steady and hard there. And Seatown Soldier's just kind of taking it. He's not doing anything to get out of this position.
I mean, have you ever seen a bruise that big in somebody's midsection that goes all the way from their pecs all the way down to the middle of the rib cage?
I imagine it feels awful the next day, though. Completely terrible.
Good up kick there by Seatown Soldier. Trying to back him off and see if he can get up on his feet. There you go. Get back up on your feet. Look at Julio instantly going for the takedown.
Seatown Soldier able to sprawl out of that. Get back up to his feet. He's got to get something going here on the feet. He's got to let his hands free.
I think the one thing that he's got to watch out for is Julio's been able to advance, but whenever Seatown Soldier has his back against the cage, that's when he's not comfortable, and Julio has been able to control him.
Julio once again dropping down to the mats. Curious game plan.
Yeah, when they stay in the middle of the ring. Oh, and with Seatown Soldier is hurt again.
He hurt him bad there. I thought it might have been over right there, but Seatown Soldier, he is triple tough because he survives again.
Amazing. He's taken an absolute beating in his last couple of rounds.
I thought Seatown Soldier was going to be out on his feet right there and fall face first, but he has got just an incredible amount of health to be able to survive those big shots.
The pride of a champion.
He is the champion in the gray and white and black and purple. Seatown Soldier on the bottom right now. Your challenger, Julio, in the red.
He's got side control here. Staying very busy is Julio. Just wearing him down bit by bit, piece by piece.
Yeah, he's a grinder. Julio is a classic grinder. He gets you down, he holds you down, he picks away at your body.
He was in a lot of trouble in the second round, and he has rebounded quite nicely these last two rounds.
Yeah, he's definitely got to give Julio the third and the fourth round. Seemed like Seatown Soldier took number two. Number one was a toss-up. So Seatown Soldier, as we head into the fifth round, if we make it there with about 45 seconds left to go, he has got to get something going because he's going to lose the title if he can't get something going in round number 5.
You can see that stamina is all the way worn down again on the torso of Seatown Soldier. Kicking him off. 30 seconds left to go here in this round. Good up kick there by Seatown. He needs to stand up there, though. Don't wait for him. Get up.
Seatown Soldier's got to get to work, man. He should just start firing away punches. He's got 20 seconds left to go in this round. He's got to make a little bit of a statement.
Absolutely.
Yet, it's not taking place.
No, it's not.
About 10 seconds to go here.
He's a little tentative. I almost wonder if he's a little shaken, a little thrown off his game as what's happened here over the last 10 minutes.
That very well could be the case. You take a beating, man. It takes your heart sometimes.
Gets a takedown there at the very end of the round, but I don't think that's going to steal him the round, the judges.
A little late shot there by Julio as the round ended.
There was a takedown earlier in the round by Julio, and we saw him stun the champion. Took a couple punches there, finally crumbled down, but was able to hang on and survive.
Round number 5, fifth and final round in this championship matchup. It is the Stick Force heavyweight title on the line. That is your champion right there.
Can Seatown Soldier hold on to his championship, or will this man, Julio, be crowned the new champion?
Are you ready? Let's get it on!
Title on the line, fifth and final round here. The Stick Force Heavyweight Championship.
At this point, you got to believe Seatown Soldier's got to finish this fight to guarantee himself a win. Even if he dominates this round, it does not mean he's going to win the fight.
Well, you know what? You can say it for both guys because we believe Seatown Soldier took the second round. First round, a little bit up in the air. You never know how that's going to go.
Right.
Seatown Soldier could, if he won this round, maybe he would get the decision. We don't know how the judges score in this one.
Very good point there. You never know how round one's going to be scored. This really is a close championship fight. Couple nice up kicks there by Julio.
So once again, Julio going to the ground and inviting Seatown Soldier in, and he takes the bait.
Takes the bait. He's happy to come in and You know, I think it's a curious choice by Julio to drop to the ground. I mean, let C-Town Soldier be on top of him.
Right. And you can see the stamina all the way down here for Julio.
C-Town Soldier just needs a little bit longer arms.
Yes, he does.
He just can't quite connect and get in there.
And I think for C-Town Soldier, the best thing would be try to back off here and stand with the guy and continue to stay busy and see if he can land some combinations. He's been effective when he's done that in the middle of the cage.
He's eaten quite a few up kicks here, nothing like a foot sandwich right to your face.
And he's going to back off. Julio doesn't want to stand up, though. If you want the man to stand up with you, it's like you got to back up all the way to the other side of the cage.
Yeah, C-Town Soldier almost seems like he doesn't really know what to do here.
Big John's going to stand him up. C-Town Soldier trying to stay a little bit busy. They could a couple of body shots, and once again, Julio going to the ground.
It's not going to win him any fans. I'm going to tell you right now, Julio is not going to get any fans dropping to his butt like that.
He's been effective standing up, and that's why I find it a little bit curious that he has that kind of game plan, that he doesn't want, he's not confident in the stand-up skills.
I wonder if Julio just even, skipped over the training with Steven Seagal and went straight to training with the original mixed martial artist Antonio Inoki in Japan.
Ooh.
I wonder if he trained with him and learned maybe from his techniques in that fight with Muhammad Ali back in the day. Just a guess. Just saying that crab walk.
Hope everybody's having a good time in the chat room right now. Speak with Preston, EASportsMMA.com. While you're in there, don't forget you can make your picks for who you think is going to win this weekend's Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix. Pretty
much unanimous here that everybody's chosen Overeem and Barnett to win in these matchups coming up this weekend between you, myself, and Steven Quadros.
Stamina all the way down here for C-Town Soldier, the champion. See Julio trying to do a little work here. He's got underhooks and a big takedown.
Big slam takedown. Right there. He's looking for that head and arm triangle again, but he still does not get it. I recommend Julio go ahead and increase his submission skill if he wants to be able to pull off a move like that in a matchup of this magnitude.
Once again, he's going to go to work on the midsection there of the champion.
You haven't seen him really try to pass to mounts too much here when he gets his position. He hangs out either in side control or half guard and just kind of pounds away at the body and the head of the champion.
Yeah, he's been content to stay in this position. He's going to grind it out, do some damage, accumulate the punches, and see what damage he can do.
C-Town Soldier probably about 2 minutes away from being crowned the new champion if he can continue to keep this position and dominate. Well, it's Julio, excuse me, C-Town Soldier. C-Town Soldier is a champion. Julio on top.
And C-Town's got to get out of this position. He needs to get standing up. Title's on the line, and he could be a couple minutes away from losing that belt.
Yeah, if you're on the bottom right here, you're in the bottom on side control. You got to get out of that position. Either you got to turn your opponent, as we've seen many times, or he's got to shoot that underhook. That outside hand, his right hand, he's to shoot under for the underhook, get to his hip, and stand up back to his feet.
If you're Julio, I think he's going to be content to say, I believe that I've won enough rounds already, and I can win this round by staying in this position, staying busy, throwing punches to the midsection, and just wearing the man down for the final minute or so.
Yeah, C-Town Soldier, he can't hang out here. If you lay flat on your back, you got no tools in your tool belt. Your key is an underhook and getting on your side and be able to create some space. He's not making any space for himself, so right now he's just laying on his back and taking the beating, and he's about to lose his title if he can't do something here in the next 60 seconds.
The one thing about Julio, too, by throwing these punches like this and keeping that stamina down, it makes it even harder for C-Town to get out of this position, to be able to throw him off and be able to stand up.
Up kick there by C-Town Soldier. He's got to stand up to his feet. He's got 50 seconds.
He needs to get up immediately.
He's got to start just firing bombs. He's got to throw all caution into the wind and just fire away. And look at that. Julio jumps in. And this is probably where the fight's going to end, inside C-Town Soldier's full guard. Julio on top. Going to ride out this decision the next 30 seconds if at all possible. C-Town Soldier needs a miracle armbar or triangle here.
He's got to try to do something here. You got to go for broke right here.
You're not going to win the fight on the bottom here, just punching away from the bottom. That shan't not win you a fight. He's looking for a sweep, but Julio able to block it. 20 seconds to go. Seatown Soldier looks to be losing his title here tonight. You never know how the judges are going to see it.
Right.
You got to believe Julio's done enough to take the belt from the champion here.
Final 10 seconds. Big John McCarthy stands him up.
Button smash. Go, Seatown Soldier.
And look at that, Julio once again going to his back. Like you said, not going to win himself a lot of fans, but it could be a very effective style.
Nobody's going to be looking for his autograph after the show.
You saw Julio right there once again in control in that 5th and final round. Big takedown earlier, got inside control, and once again went to work on the body of Seatown Soldier. Did he do enough to take the championship?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by split decision and new heavyweight champion, the People's Champion, Carlos Savalas.
Well, Seatown Soldier loses the belt. Julio wins by split decision. I think kind of surprising to us all because it seemed like he definitely won 3 of those 5 rounds at very least. But
look at the numbers here, and you see Seatown Soldier lands 61% of his strikes. Julio with 58% overall. He lands 22 more strikes. So you look at this, the judges' scorecards here, and this judge, it will be interesting to see how they did. You saw a 10-8 round there for Julio. Seatown Soldier, that's the one that he won on, where a judge gave him 1st, 2nd, and the 5th.
Interesting.
So a judge gave Seatown Soldier the 5th round.
Well, it's nice to see these judges are realistic.
But in the end, still wasn't enough, as we have a brand new Stickforce heavyweight champion. That is Julio. Congratulations to him as he gets the split decision victory. Also earlier tonight, Dickerman, the boss man, with the TKO win over Rixta, and Dark Star using Fabricio Verdum with the big right kick and a clean knockout over Mauler using Alistair Overeem.
Great night of fights tonight. Then, of course, coming up on Saturday night on Strikeforce, another great night of fights as the heavyweight Grand Prix continues.
By the way, thank you to Stick Style, Rupdat, King Satan, Jason from MidOleasy.com, all their help in putting together tonight's broadcast. For Dickerman, I'm Brian Fritz. We'll catch you next time here on the live broadcast of EA Sports MMA. Josh, thanks again for coming by. Really appreciate it, being a part of the live broadcast. Anything you want to say to your fans before we let you go?
I'm just really glad that they were able to come out, interact with me. The ones that I got to talk to and play with earlier tonight, that's pretty cool. I'm a big gamer. I mean, it's not just a joke for me to get in here. Like, oh, I'm a gamer. Yeah, I play Modern Warfare every now and again, or I play Halo. Like, no, I'm not a puka shell wearing, backwards hat frat boy gamer. I'm like a real freaking sit in the dark, sweaty, eating food you shouldn't eat, not leaving the basement for 4 days, gamer. So,
and people will never know if they're actually facing you online either.
That's true. I think that video games are a great medium, and I think that they've opened up a lot of potential for the imagination and also for just exploring new ways to create an interactive experience. Or not just even that it's interactive. I mean, there are some games that are so amazing to just watch and see them unfold, and to see the different effort and the ideas that have gone into making these things. And they really have become a whole nother level in terms of media.
Even just the building awareness of the MMA sport too.
Yeah, well, anything that can become a video game also is going to help to promote whatever that is and get people more attached. The more personally attached to these things that people are, the more they're going to be able to relate to them, the more popular they're going to be, and the more that they're going to be able to get involved with it. And I really appreciate that.